Minister Richard Marles wants to boost military power in the Indo-Pacific to avoid a catastrophic failure of deterrence. The Defence Minister says China is engaging in the biggest military build-up since World War II. Richard Marles used his address in Washington DC to reiterate the importance of Australia's relationship with the US.
We obviously, as I said in my remarks earlier, have an interest more generally in seeing American presence in the Indo-Pacific retained. And I think we need to be active within the alliance to make sure that that happens. And there's lots that we can do to encourage that.
The United States has unveiled plans to open new embassies across the Pacific to ramp up its presence in the region and push back against China's growing influence. Vice President Kamala Harris is expected to tell leaders at this week's Pacific Island Forum that the US is going to establish new outposts in Kiribati and Tonga. She's also expected to reveal the US is on track to reopen its embassy in the Solomon Islands. A man has been fatally shot in broad daylight on a busy street in Melbourne's north in what police are calling a targeted attack. A passerby found the man, aged in his 50s, lying dead on Brunswick Street in Fitzroy. Police responded to the incident around 4 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon. Authorities say he had approached a car before being shot.
It appears as though the male left the commission flats in Brunswick and went and walked towards a dark-coloured Audi sedan. We haven't got that registration at this stage. We believe two persons were in that vehicle, and it would appear that the male, the deceased male, does know or appears to have known the occupants of the vehicle.
It follows a string of shootings across Melbourne over recent months, but police believe the incident is not connected.
It doesn't appear to be related to the recent shootings. The deceased, subject to formal identification, has no links to any outlaw motorcycle gangs or Middle East organised gangs, so it appears to be a known and targeted attack of some level. However, it's early days in the investigation.
An extra $1 million has been allocated to each local government area affected by the New South Wales floods. As Julia Bradley reports, fresh financial support will also help primary producers and businesses recover.